Hey everybody, good morning. Father Andrew here at the Newman Center update. We're going to talk this week about overpopulation and whether it's a real thing, whether that it really affects us on this earth. But first, a couple things going on this week.
Whoa, things really thinned out in here. Hey, so before we talk about overpopulation, reminder this week, Tuesday at 6 o'clock, we have a freshman dinner. Time for freshman Catholics to get together, just have some time with us here at the Newman Center. On Thursday, something extra as well, one of our seniors, Ellie Minahan, is going to have a night on the Eucharist. That's Thursday night at 7:30. Do check those things out. All right, I said we would talk about overpopulation and whether or not it's true. Is our world overpopulated? Because we hear things like that our world population is 7 billion. We might think to ourselves for a moment, oh my goodness, I don't know how we can live with 7 billion people on the planet, and so it can seem overwhelming. And also there's a lot of people that will tell you that overpopulation is a difficulty. This goes back a long ways. Back in 1798, a British vicar and Episcopalian minister did some math in his head in 1798 and said, oh my goodness, we can only do so much food, but yet we're having this many children. This world's going to be overpopulated, and we're going to all die in a famine by 1890. Missed that date. And then in 1968, it was picked up and repopularized by Paul Ehrlich from Stanford University, who wrote a book called The Population Bomb, that we'd be facing worldwide famines by 1970. Missed that date as well. So what about food? Now there is starvation in the world, and there's groups from the United Nations, such as the World Food Program and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, and they monitor starvation. They say that overpopulation isn't a cause of it. In fact, most starvation comes from things like war, a lack of infrastructure to transport food, corruption in governments. So is our world really overpopulated at 7-some billion? I encourage you to check out the Population Research Institute. They've got some great and catchy YouTube videos that go into this. But I'm going to do some math for you right now. Don't run away. Math is okay. Math can be our friend. Welcome, math. So let's take the world population, which is 7,351,000,000 or so on November 10th when I accessed the data. The land area of the state of Texas is 268,597 square miles. Now, if we translate that to square feet, thank you very much, Google, for the math, we get 7.448 times 10 to the 12th power, which I believe would be 7,448,000,000,000 square feet. Now, let's do some math. Now, if you are good at math, you might already be estimating that that comes out to around 1,000 square feet per person. And sure enough, if we do some calculations, 1,018 square feet per person. In the land area of the state of Texas, that doesn't count waterways, lakes, rivers, and the like. And Texas is just a small portion of our globe. How does that compare to your residence hall room at SDSU? The average double room at SDSU is around 16 feet by 10 feet, which adds out to be less than 200 square feet. So you would have 5 double rooms in a South Dakota State University residence hall to yourself if the entire world's population was in the land area of the state of Texas. That's a good amount of space, yes? Yes. So next time someone says to you, but oh my goodness, what about overpopulation? Ask them to do a little math with you. God bless you. Know that I'm praying for you and want you to have a great week.